So I'll get rid of Shalom Fofana, and definitely I'll get rid of the lack of Badiashile. Bro, Badiashile he runs like he has a cement on his back. That dude is big for nothing, bro.
But I feel like Badiashile.
They don't win the game where Badiashile should go. Of course, Axel Disasi, the club don't want it. So of course, Axel Disasi should go.
Oh, damn! All those players gotta go.
They gotta go because here's the thing: if we're saying movement is about young players, give the young players you want the opportunity to play. For me, if Josh Archibald make mistake playing as a center back in his preferred position, I'll be upset for the moment, but then I'll understand it and say, you know what, he's a young player being given chances to play.
Yeah,
he will learn from it. But you can't look at and keep telling me in press conferences and say, you know what, Josh Archibald is the future of the club, but yet he barely plays. And when you play him, you play him out of position. That makes no sense. You can't tell me, as a Semenyo, he's playing Champions League football and proper football in Germany, starting for Borussia Dortmund, and he's not good enough to be a backup for Levi Colwill in Chelsea. You can't tell me. It makes no sense. You can't tell me we could buy Sa. Sa could be a starting player for FC Strasbourg, finish his 7th, 6th day challenging for Champions League. He played in AFCON final, semi-final to final. He played well, keep a clean sheet. You can't tell me he's not good enough to be a backup center back to whoever plays next to Levi Colwill. You can't tell me. And you're telling me these guys are the future. You got to let them play. For somebody to get experience, they have to play. Because even if you go bring these players back to the Premier League, they have to play to get a Premier League experience. So you can't keep taking them and sending them to places to go get experience when they come, they still lack the experience they're supposed to get in a Premier League.
Wait, okay, so you won't be you won't be mad if Chelsea are playing these kids and we're losing games.
I have no problem with that because then I know.
Wait. So this is like the same coach and the players. So you're not gonna be mad if the same coach is coaching the players and they are losing games. It's fine.
All the coach has to do is develop a system, develop a style of play and a system, and let these players play their games. Because you always say something. You always say something when we argue, or in our group. You always say growing pains.
Yeah,
I know what growing pains mean. If I'm looking at the future of my club, the kids are playing, and I see I see this style of play. I see how we want to play. But they're young kids, they're getting experience, so there's growing pains. But the guys that are starting in now and the guys that we have on loan, the gap is not even that big. So why are we letting these players play? Why are you letting these players in when you damn sure know they're not the future?
I mean, well, the guys are. I think they're playing because, for example, the guy that we have, what's his name? This Argentinian kid. I think he is definitely. For me, I thought he was ready from jump. That's why I kept saying in the group, him and Esteval are one of those. Based on the talent they have, they can play in the league. They just have. You just got to give them a couple games. You don't even have to give them 10 or 20 games in a row. They just need maybe 5 games. Once they figure it out, then they're good to go. But then, now the fact that we loan him out and he's playing and starting for that team, that's all I need. Like, for me, that's all I needed to see that, okay, this guy that we had is definitely ready to play for us. Because if you take that coach over there and put him on our team, he will play the guy that we just sent over there, in the Premier League. Because, for example, Ato, yeah, he played under Maresca, but when he made mistakes,
He barely plays.
But that's what I'm saying. When he made mistakes, he didn't put the kid again because he made a mistake. So you're not trying to say again. But then when this new coach came, he started playing him. Like, he just played him. I don't know. Like, he didn't even say, oh, let me wait 3 games. He just said, all right, I think this kid is ready. Put him in. And he scores. So I'm like, wait.
some of these things is a confidence thing, right? Like
Mhm.
it's just like if you have somebody you believe in so much
Mhm.
and they're close to you, you feel like a superhuman being. You feel like Superman, right?
Mhm.
Right? Because you know that person believes in you and trust in whatever you're doing. You definitely want to run through the brick wall for them. And you trust, it's all about trust. If I have a manager that don't trust me every time I make one mistake and I know I'm not gonna play the rest of the games, I'm gonna be antsy. Like I'm gonna be really, really like fidgety like, when I play. I'm not really gonna be like, damn. I'm gonna be thinking too much instead of me freeing my mind and just play the game and let the game come to me, right?
Mhm.
With Gerard Hato. Hato should be a backup where he's already a backup to Cucurella. But Cucurella was playing too many games. And we know we have too many games. You gotta rest him sometimes. So therefore, let Hato play some games. Let
So-
Hato play some games. Let him play. It's okay. It's gonna be growing pains, like you always say.
But I think
we spent 40 mil on him. But if you're not
Mhm.
gonna play him, and you're gonna stick with Correa, you're gonna play Cubs games, these games, you're gonna keep playing. Then for me, that was my thing with Maresca. Like, bro, use the squad. You keep complaining. We have Andre Santos. Andre Santos was a captain and a starter and one of the better players in the French league
Mhm.
last year. He came to our club. Instead of you playing him, you're pretty much insulting the guy and playing a defender who's not even technically close to Andre Santos to play number 8 in Gusto. As a player, I'm gonna take that as a disrespect because I'm a player. I was a captain, and I'm supposedly one of the players that's the future of this club.
Mhm.
How you gonna go will be knowledgeable to execute whatever you want that guy to do? I could do what Gusto do. If you just tell me what you want me to do. If you want me to man mark somebody, say yo, go man mark this guy. If that's how you want to play.
But I don't. So wait, you feel as if Gusto, for example, if he doesn't play, so we should just you don't want to like play the same team for over a certain period of time. You want like more changes, like what the coaches are doing, or at least play if it's Gusto, James, play them consistently. Because that's one problem that we have. Because some of the fans are like, "Oh, we want consistency," and then when the consistency happens, it's like, "Now we want a little bit more change." So it's kind of hard. Like, how many games can one player play before the change happens?
So my thing is this, right? My thing is this with the team, right?
Mhm.
My first and foremost, the thing that annoys me is when you play player out of position, it bothers me a lot. Like if I know Shekuyu are number 7,
Mhm.
please, by all account, play as a winger for me. As a number 7. Because that's what I know you grew up playing. That's what I know you could do. You know what I mean? Some players are not tactically flexible to where you could play them in different areas and they excel. Like the likes of Rich James. You could take him as a right back and go put him as a midfielder. He still look world class as a defensive midfielder. You know why? Because he's tactically flexible and he has attributes
Mhm.
that makes him a great midfielder. He played midfields before where he was alone at Wigan and stuff in the championship. And he won, I think he won the player of the year too and stuff. He was good. So he's used to playing there. But now if you're taking these young players and stuff, you're not playing them where they grew up playing, it makes no sense. The first and foremost, Josh Archibald.
Mhm.
We've been calling for him to play. Okay, just so you want to say, so we can shut the hell up. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna go play him as a right back. Really, right back. You know he's gonna struggle against a fast winger because he's a tall 6'3" guy. He's not fast.
Uh-huh.
He's a ball playing center back, right? But how you gonna go play him against a fast winger when you know he's gonna get exposed?
So
that's like trying to prove a point, and you're killing the player's confidence. Play him in his normal position, and let's see what he can do. But if you keep playing him as a traditional right back, expect him to go up and down.
I mean, you don't. I don't think. In a way, I get it though, because, for example, it does show that when Josh Achipong plays more in the center back role, he does show that he performs better, especially if he plays on the right. Sometimes even when he plays with Colwell. I think he only played with Colwell one time, but that was a very good game. So everybody can play with Colwell, but everybody can't play with Chalobah, or Chalobah can't really play with Tosin. Tosin can't play with anybody.
Don't even say Tosin, man. You saying Tosin make me want to throw up.
Okay, so what do Tosin? Salim?
Bro, of course, that's pure profit. Tosin is not even a better defender than play for Eastern Lions.
Okay, no.
I'm telling you, bro, look. There's the reason why Nigeria don't even want him, or even try to get him to go play for Nigeria, bro. Like, come on, man. There's the reason why Fulham didn't re-sign him. If he was such a good defender, Fulham should have re-signed him, but they let him go for free.
Yeah.
He let him go for free. We got him on a free. You know, thinking he would come and improve, and then we could just sell him and make profit. We didn't.
And that's,
you know, that guy's cost us like plenty games with his mistakes. And I don't know why he keep playing. He's not even close, remotely close to being better or even good as Josh Archibald.
Well,
he has over him is the height.
Yeah, and the experience in a way, quote unquote experience. Good, left the guy small, but I think for Tosin, I don't know if this coach can help him. I don't know. I don't know how you can help Tosin improve or help Tosin. I just don't, because no matter what, I see him making mistakes. And then sometimes the mistake might not even be something bad, but because he's so used to making them, if he doesn't trap the ball right, maybe somebody plays him, you know, all of a sudden you'll be like, oh, here we go. It's this Tosin guy again. But that's because he's been used to playing bad already. So now that you have a new coach, you do want to give this guy's time. Like, okay, I wasn't here, may not be there way you make.
I don't play that, bro. Shaku.
Wait. So right now, you think Tosin should just not play ever?
Bro, the modern day football, the way
this is crazy.
Managers want to play football, the way the modern managers want to play football, the young guys, Pep Guardiola disciples and stuff, the way they want to play football, the type of defenders that they want, Tosin ain't in it.
Oh my!
Because they want to play high line. If you want to play a high line, right, Tosin is slow, so definitely he don't fit. You know, definitely he don't fit. If you want to play a high line, because his recovery pace is bro, it's not good. His recovery pace is not good at all, and his technical ability on the ball. I know people want to keep saying, "Oh, he's a ball playing guy." When you press him, he makes a mistake.
Oh man!
So his technical ability, he can't come out with the ball like that when you press him. Anybody could be technically good on the ball when you give them time, space, and everything. Everybody could be good. When you know the great ones, when you press them.
Well, I think for Tosin, if people around him, if let's say when we play, we have people that on each side of him can, for example, maybe now almost like the two people that are next to him, he has to play in the middle. They have to be way faster, and their brain has to be like thinking five moves ahead. What if Tosin loses the ball? What if he's out of position? And they have to be able to then cover for him. If we can do that often, like be able to cover for him, then you can play him. Because he's good on the ball. Sometimes he's very good. He's good at playing those line breaking passes. So I don't know if I would say completely he doesn't play, especially this season. But next season, I will sell him. Like I'll sell him to Al Hilal, somebody, anybody with an Al, I'm selling them to them, and then get one of these kids to come in, and then just start going from that. But right now, I don't know. Tosin definitely, he needs to go back to Nigeria and go find out what they did to him. Like they did something to him. He should never have gone to Nigeria. I told him, my man, just stay home. Don't worry about Nigeria. There's nothing you missing. He still went over there. Ever since he came back, he's been terrible. Ever since he came back. I swear, it's definitely something they did to him in Nigeria. But he don't want to listen to me. Ever since he came back, he's been terrible. He's not playing well. But what do you think about the game, though? This particular game, the Crystal Palace.
Like the game this weekend?
Yeah.
We're playing Crystal Palace, right?
Yeah.
I mean, based on the way Crystal Palace are playing, and they pretty much don't sold all their best players, bro. Come on, man, that should be an easy win. But knowing they're playing Chelsea, we're definitely gonna struggle to beat them. You know what I mean? They still got a good striker in Mateta. You know, they can nick one and beat us. You know, like I said, the thing is, when we play a low block team, this is where I feel like we don't have a system. When we play a low block team, we don't have no creativity, right? Or the players we quote unquote say they're creative. Whenever they get the ball, they pass it sideways and backwards. And there's no sense of urgency with the ball, like quick passes. Just do the 1-2 passes, quick passes in the box. Like we don't even possess the ball as much in the opponents in box as much. You know, and we don't do outside shot. Like I remember watching Enzo Fernandez in Benfica, right? He was most of his goals he scored from outside the box. He shoots.
No, yeah.
Now Enzo Fernandez, I don't know what's in it now. You know what I mean? So in terms of the game, look, if they pick a solid lineup, we should treat this game as a big game, especially with the fact that Liverpool actually, you know, they collect an L today. And we don't know what the Man United Arsenal game is going to turn out to, but we can only control, which is Palace are struggling right now. They're selling all their best players, and the manager is at odds with the board, right? So you know, as a club, the club as a whole, they're pretty much not in good space right now. So if anything, we should go over there from minute one. We should make sure we press them all over the pitch and be as dominant and get that 3 point. Score as much goal as we can. You know, please don't start the lock. It's a waste of time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, tell him why.
Don't even start João Pedro if you ask me. It's a waste of time. If you ask me, our front three should solely be Estaval on the left, on the right, Garnacho. In the middle, put Pedro Neto as a false 9 because he runs. He runs a lot as a false 9. He runs a lot and he keeps the defense honest and stuff. Then you could pick your 3 midfielders and stuff like that. But for me, I think it should be a win. Anything less than a win, based on what Crystal Palace are going through, bro, I don't know. Like I said in our group, the coach next year at the same time as this, he's gonna get fired.
Oh my God! Why? All because of Witty. What's bigger for fire? How? Why would they fire?
Look, ever since he came in,
we
were actually looking at a new manager bounce, right? And we're looking at, you know, let's start saying what exactly you're about. But it feels like Maresca is still coaching because he's still doing the Maresca thing. The things that annoys us about Maresca, he's still playing Tosin. He's still inviting these players. So I'm like, man, what? Just because you know how to talk well in the press and you're British don't mean we can't turn on. Nah, we can, bro. I don't care if you're not Salomon too. And we still, bro, we love our club. I don't care where you're from or where you're not from. You're supposed to entertain us.
Wait.
So if we're not doing anything different, let's still go with the same thingy. I feel like, nah, the club's going to turn on the directors and they're going to turn on the manager. And no, if the owners are in love with the directors, they're not going to fire them. Eventually, it's going to be the manager gone.
Yeah, so that's my point. I think for
I can't hear you. You're low.
Oh, hold on. Sorry. Hold on. Hello? Let me just hang up on this guy. Hold on. Okay. So
your volume is low.
Hello. Hold on, mic check.
Me, I don't know.
Mic check. Hold on.
I can hear you, but it's just like it's low.
No, okay. This mic is like down here. Hold on. Let me see. Can you hear me? Hello? Let me see. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
But it's just low.
Okay. No, so definitely for the game, right? I think for me, I think we're gonna beat Crystal Palace. Nengutawa, which is gonna happen. They definitely will Tawa, but I think we can beat them. And the reason for that is just gonna come down to the fact that I think our team is getting better with what the coach wants them to do. And I feel like our players are playing with more freedom. It's probably hard to see, but I think our team, the players play with more freedom than even us, the fans, like really notice. Because, like, for example, Garnacho, Hato, Cucurella, like when they play, he gives them so much license to go all the way into midfield. And Garnacho, he can cut inside or go outside. And he encourages them to like take people on more. So Crystal Palace, right now they're in, I don't even know what they're doing. I don't even know if they're tanking the season, if they're just gonna not do anything, so they might tank the season. They might just finish whatever they finish, like mid-table, because the coach said he's leaving at the end of the season. So, and right now I think Chelsea are a little different than under Maresca, where because they're in a bad spell, we will go lose to them. I think now with this new coach, all my impress, or everybody wants to impress. Everybody wants to be like, okay, hopefully when summer comes, they don't sell me. But
I hope that's the case, though. I hope, everything you were saying, that happens. I hope that's the case. But, like, there's one thing with the new Chelsea, there's nothing you can be certain about nowadays. It's not as I don't know, man. Chelsea the first 3 months out. It's a headache. You gotta hurry up and get Steve on this, bro. Steven gonna come tomorrow.
Oh nah.
But like you said, hopefully, we expect to win tomorrow. We gotta win. We have to win. Those are games we have to win because we have big games. We gotta team. So games like this, everybody wants to win. Well, certain players, I don't care if they really play manage. You still don't play them. You still don't play the likes of Buddy Shilly on important games.
You can't
play him at the Cup, Carabao Cup, but every single time I see Tosin or Buddy Shilly play for Chelsea, Sanchez is guaranteed to make a mistake.
Oh my God!
Look at the tapes. So all the mistakes Sanchez make is when Tosin is either there or Buddy Shilly is there. They transmit anxiety to the goalkeeper.
Oh my God, that's don't come be the blame the guy, man.
Bro, okay, I'm
so
telling you,
okay. So
it's just my take.
If he doesn't play, then what?
Who?
Tosin. If Tosin don't play, then we'll just go with
Bro, if Tosin don't play, I don't think anybody in the club will actually, cry or any fan in America or the world in general, a Chelsea fan in the world will actually be like, oh my God, Tosin need for play. Maybe he has a Nigerian auntie in the village that will be like, oh, let my son play. But beside that, I don't think anybody will probably will worry about him playing. I think people will also want whatever playing time Tosin is getting should go to Josh Archibald for his development's sake and let the guy play because he has not been given an opportunity to play in his natural position as a right center back. He hasn't, and they should because we're buying players. Think about this, right, Shaku? If we didn't have Josh Archibald on our team, he was playing for Dortmund. Guess what? We'll probably go pay $70 million for him.
Yeah, maybe, definitely.
If he was playing, because if we're buying young talented players right now, if he wasn't on our team, we would probably go and go spend 70 million on him and say, you know what, he's a young up and coming talent, so let's go spend 70 mil on him. That's a fact. Look at the kid we're trying to buy now.
Yeah, ties to that
He's
guy.
way better than Josh Archibald.
Well, it kind of a little bit because he don't play more games. That's the only thing. I think because he has played more, he has been, playing in France, playing all these games, and Josh Archibald really hasn't played.
So give me a full analysis on the player we're trying to buy, and give me the full analysis about Josh Archibald, the pros and cons for both, and why you think we should buy that center back we're trying to go buy.
Well, so the center back we're trying to get, he plays on the left side. He's very calm under pressure. That's one. He's I don't think he's completely better than Josh Archibald because with the same amount of games, he can probably show the same thing or more improvement based on what we've seen from Josh Archibald so far. But it's just that this kid that we're trying to get, what's his name, like Jacquet or Jaquet, he has played more, I would say, top flight games than like situation wise, and he has dealt with more difficult probably strikers, playing against PSG, playing against Marseille. So at least he has that. While I would say Josh Archibald, he can still play. He can definitely. Let me see here. Because so Josh Archibald can still come in and probably be like an understudy or something. But I don't. Both of them make sense because they can both play together. That's the other advantage. Like we can get this kid from France, still keep Josh Archibald, and then probably have Levi Colwill. So because he will be more of it will be okay, Levi Colwill, and then that kid, and then you have Josh Archibald. Then you have either Chalobah or Yo Fofana. Now that would be a good base to like have defensively. Somebody's gonna go on loan. Somebody's gonna be sold. But at least if you can keep those like four people, you send Disasi, definitely Senangona, Tosin, just sell him. Who else can we sell? Chalobah we can sell, but I don't know. I think if we sell Chalobah, the fans, we're not gonna be mad, especially if you're bringing in these kids that we already bought.
Chalobah should go. It's pure profit. He should go.
Oh my gosh.
He's not good enough.
But he has improved. He's improved.
The sentimental part out of it. He's not really a good defender. We're just hyping him because he came from the academy from Chelsea. He's a good player. He's not a defender that can come out with the ball. He's like, that kind of defender that we get. Where they say this in a tower get limits. I'm telling you. He's not. We're only hyping him out because he actually came from the academy. If he was a player that we bought from somewhere else, trust me, we're gonna call his head out. Just the same way we call for Tosin in the league.
Well,
it's not even a depth player. Now that player that we did get a team where if you get Carabao Cup, you are the first two starters, bro. I'm telling you.
So like you don't rate him at all.
Tell me a big club that Chalobah will start for. He won't start for Tottenham. Even Tottenham, he won't start for Tottenham.
No, he will start for Tottenham. He will start for Tottenham. At least he will at least start. He will start maybe. Yeah, he will start because he'll start with Romero. Romero will be on the other side of him, and he's already more experienced. And for me, I think we should get Romero from Tottenham. If we can get him right now, that will help us out a lot.
Get who?
Tottenham, the defender Romero.
I think if Chelsea want to buy a defender, really, they should go buy Mickey Van der Ven. I think if he has the right coaching, he could become world class because he has the pace.
Yep.
He has the height, the agility, the athleticism.
That will definitely help us out. That would definitely help us.
And 1v1.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the person we should go by.
That's a good. That's it.
Chalobah don't start for that team. Chalobah can only start for mid-table team, Leeds United, Crystal Palace. I'm telling you, bro.
Okay. Let's say he improves to that level of like the Van Dijks, meaning the season done, then the next season he can bulk up, just like now he's there, because that's how it is. Because let's say, for example, this team grow together, there will be in that 25, 26, everybody's like 26, 25. That's prime age. You get me? So we've already put up with them this far. I feel like you just kind of give it one more kick. One more kick down the road. Just kick the can down the road one more time. It'll start the roll. Because I don't know, because Chalobah, if you're gonna get rid of Chalobah, you gotta get somebody experienced. I'm sorry. It don't play way too many games enough. We just let him go, and we don't get a very experienced player in there, and we just doing the same thing. Okay, Chalobah left, another young guy. Oh my God! Even though yes, the guys that we have on loan are a little bit better than him, but if you're going to get rid of him, I think you get somebody very experienced. That's it. Get Van Dijk. In fact, just get Van Dijk. That's what I'll do. Get Van Dijk.
Oh my God.
At this point, if we get rid of like Chalobah and them, the Tosin, if we get rid of, let's say, 3 players, right? Get one very good defender, and we go, all right, we get him. Colwell's coming back. This other kid, Arsenio, or so, he's coming back from Dortmund. Size, bro, we got too many defenders. I'm sorry, bro. If we just sell Chalobah, then we might as well go sign Thiago Silva. Even right now, Thiago would have done very good for us. Thiago would have definitely done way better for us right now than what Tosin is doing for us. Like right now, he'll probably be, Thiago will be like organizing that back line, probably giving the goalkeeper probably more confidence to even be on the ball. And right now, I think Sanchez, he got to be careful. He might be on the bench. He might be on the bench for big games. I'm telling you.
Why do you think that?
Because, for example, remember the ball where that came? They played like a back pass, and the goalkeeper chested it. Like, he was very calm, and he chested the ball, and then we kept playing.
So you're talking about Jokic?
Yeah. I don't see Sanchez. When I saw that play, I thought about Sanchez. I said, a play like this, Sanchez will try to catch the ball. And then he will probably flop his hands. And then the guy will get the ball. And then he will start getting mad at the defender. Why would you play me the ball back here? But Jorgensen.
That's always been the problem with Chelsea, right?
Yeah.
The way we want to play, we'll buy the player that actually fit that style.
Yeah.
Yet, we complicate the whole thing and try to keep playing Sanchez. Now, mind you, Sanchez, since the Club World Cup, he's been world class in terms of the saves he makes. Right?
Thank you.
But he doesn't fit the way the coach wants to play, which is a ball-playing goalkeeper. I like the goalkeeper can come out with the ball and play like an extra infield player, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll go back and do an example with Pep Guardiola. When Pep Guardiola got to City, he was like, you know what, Joe Hart, you don't want Premier League with Mancini, Pellegrini, and all that. But guess what? You're a good shot stopper, but you don't have what I want, which is to play the ball with your feet.
Mm-hmm.
He got rid of him. He went and got Claudio Bravo. Bravo is a good shot stopper. He's decent with his feet. He was like, nah, not in England. Maybe in Spain, yeah. You know, England, they press you too much and everything. He went and get Ederson. Ederson wasn't a great shot stopper, though. Well, guess what? He could play the ball. He could ping a pass. He could damn near assist you as a goalkeeper with the way he wants to play. And therefore, they got him. And the rest has been history. So we keep holding on to Sanchez is when we bought Jorgensen because of what? We say he could play with his feet. We sold Petrovic to Bournemouth because we say he's not good with his feet and stuff. But yeah, the guy that's actually good and comfortable with his feet, we're not playing the guy.
I mean,
You know what I mean? We're not playing the guy. We're not even giving him a look. So for me, it's just like it don't make any sense. Like, I don't understand these purchases. Like sometimes make it make sense.
I mean, I think
Like games, I don't see Sanchez. Sanchez don't cost 3 games against Arsenal. Game more for winning, make a good one.
yeah, that one is on him. That one, yes, it's on him. But I don't think, for example, it's just the defense and the goalkeeper is still something Chelsea are trying to figure out. But as of right now, I think this coach has figured out what to do to unlock the defense. I think he's figured it out because, for example, when he played Caicedo and Santos in that other game, you see how solid we were. But whenever it does like Enzo and then Santos, it don't really work. But if you play all three of them and then Enzo is like the number 10, or maybe he drops off more so he can pass the ball more, then the team works. Even like this last game that we played, Enzo was playing in between where the defender was and the striker. So like that's definitely a thing where I would say Chelsea is not like improved, but just a little bit of improvement. Meaning we push Enzo up, and Enzo is almost like the beacon of the team. Like that's where Cole Palmer is supposed to be, but that's where Enzo is right now.
I hope we sell Enzo. Oh
God
my
damn.
God, I hope we sell Enzo.
What about Palmer?
Okay, you know what? Let's do step by step, right?
Mhm.
What's your take on Enzo Fernandez, though? Please give me a detailed report on Enzo.
Hey, go on, Nigel. Okay, Enzo, I think is misunderstood by some of the fans because Enzo gives you assists. Enzo gives you that creativity, meaning passes that other players don't see. Enzo can definitely deliver that. Enzo gives you energy. He gives you energy in the midfield. Like he runs around. He's not the greatest of tacklers, but he definitely contributes a lot more to the team when he's on the ball. Enzo can give you goals. Easy. He has scored, I think he's actually scored in 2 games for this new coach. So even though they were disallowed, like he scored twice in the Champions League, disallowed, and then he scored again in this last game. It got disallowed, but you're seeing that the coach wants him to arrive in the box late and put the chances away, and he can do that. So basically, our team right now, if you look at it, Enzo is a very key aspect of that. Like he's very key towards what the coach wants to do. Without Enzo, you have to do Cole Palmer. Without Enzo, you have to do Esteval. Without Enzo, you have to just get even this guy, Douglas Luiz. If you don't have Enzo, you need a Douglas Luiz. If you don't have Enzo, you need at least a player that is attacking, but at the same time can contribute defensively. He's not the greatest of defensive midfield, or he's going to tackle this person, or he's going to go win the ball back. No. If you put him in position to where he can play that ball in behind, he can play a through pass, he can play over the top. Perfect. And it's perfect for us because even Garnacho, the chances he gets, they mostly come from Enzo. Esteval, the one-on-one, Enzo sees him, he gives him the ball. That's coming from Enzo. So Enzo Fernandez is not a player Chelsea can afford to sell. Not right now. Like, bro, man, why would we sell him when he's about to almost hit that prime, that 27, 28? Like, he's almost getting there. We just need him just 1 or 2 more seasons. Like, we need to see these players win the Premier League, win the FA Cup, win another Champions League. Like, if we can at least see them win trophies that we haven't won in a while, then that's all we need as fans. But for me, I think we should keep Enzo. I definitely think that Enzo gives us more of a better option when it comes to winning. He definitely does. But if you want to sell him, then you got to sell him for like 150 million. You got to sell him for twice, almost make 100 million back and make something extra on top. Or you trade him plus money. So if they were selling him to a team, they give us 100 million plus a player to replace Enzo. Do I think we're gonna sell him this summer? I don't think so. But not to me on the team. I think a lot of things can happen as the way how the team has been set up. But I just think we should keep Enzo. That's in my opinion, Enzo is a no-go. No touch him, just leave him exactly where he's at. If we can go get Alvarez with Enzo on our team, we win in the Premier League. If we have Alvarez and Enzo, plus the other people that we want to move, if we get Alvarez as a striker, Enzo behind him, I'm sorry, we're winning the Premier League. I'll call it now. If you don't believe me, just wait until Chelsea get those two players. Because every time they've played together, they've won trophies. Every time. Enzo and Alvarez, they win trophies together. Every year, too. I'm not even making this up.
Your analysis about Enzo Fernandez is what every Chelsea wish
was
like that.
God.
Unfortunately.
Yes, it is. He scored goals and
you were telling me Enzo Fernandez is creative, and I'm looking at it like, since when did he become creative? He was creative at Benfica. At Chelsea, he plays more sideways than backwards.
Oh my God, no.
Initially, when he came to Chelsea, we fell in love with him because he was doing those Cesc Fabregas passes.
Yes, and he's still doing that.
Chances over the top, spraying the ball wide, making attack move faster. But now, oh my God, he's playing more like Frank Lampard now.
Oh my God, no, I cannot accept that.
Because defensively, he's a liability. That's one. Then two, he's not creative enough. Creative enough in his new managers or the prior manager's system, where he passes the ball over the top, or long passes and put people on. He's not that. You know what I mean? I think we could get better. We could go buy somebody who's actually better. You know, Romelu Lavia is a better suited player in the Premier League than Enzo Fernandez, to be honest with you, because he's press resistant, and then he could pass the ball forward.
Okay.
Every time he's healthy, he gets the ball. He plays forward. Enzo Fernandez he's just there because he won a World Cup. He plays for Argentina, and sometimes the times we get frustrated with him, we end up with a goal, and we're like, hey. But bro, I don't even think he'll start for Man City. To be honest with you.
Damn!
Because it's not that. I feel like we could sell him and go get Anderson or Adam Wharton. Adam Wharton is a better footballer than Enzo Fernandez. Technically, physically, in every way.
Oh my God, man. Enzo Fernandez has actually created more chances than Adam Wharton.
Oh my God. Okay, because
that's based on the stats. That's not me.
More forward. Adam Wharton is more of a central playmaker where he dictates play, receive, and try to move the ball forward. Enzo Fernandez played much closer to the goal. So his numbers are going to be more different than somebody that play more farther from the opponents and goal, you know? Well send Enzo Fernandez 150 or 180 and get that money and go buy Wharton and Anderson for the price of one. And see Chelsea become a dynamic team. Play them in the midfield along with Caicedo. Those three, bro. What?
So let me get this. So to you, Enzo does he slow down the team? Like, what does he do that you think don't work with the team?
Oh,
Enzo, does he slow down the team? Does he because for me, Enzo completes the team. That's my thing. I think Enzo completes Chelsea. He makes us more better, like more threatening going forward. I don't know. I just don't see Adam. I get it. Like these players, they hustle more. They're more defensive. But if we were to get the right striker in, because these guys that we have right now, the lap is still deciding if he wants to be a Diego Costa type striker or if he wants to be Bob the Builder, fighting everybody every time. So, and then João Pedro is not a 9, he's not a 10, he's more hybrid. You're trying to figure it out. But if we can at least go get Alvarez, who we know is a goal scorer, that's what he does, then let's see what happens with Enzo. Like, if we get Alvarez, we got to keep Enzo. So at least we can see what he can do with the actual striker, because he's going to find him every time. He's going to know where he wants the ball. He's going to know, okay, this defender can't stop this guy. But these guys that we have right now, no matter any type of provision that you give them, most of the time they don't score. They're missing, hitting the post, hitting the goalkeeper. Oh my God, I just can't score. They can't get away from the defenders. So all that put a blame back on Enzo, because you like, man, Enzo is not passing the ball better. But these guys are not scoring. So if we give them a striker, then you got to give Enzo at least 1 more year. 1 more year to show you what he can do with a proper striker. Because if I'm doing, for example, I'm creating 74 chances total. Out of those 74 chances, if my striker is putting away, even if it's 35, so right now you're on 30 assists, that's a great return. Even if you're on 25 assists, you know, still it'll be a good return. It's not great, but if Enzo is providing these chances and creating about 75 chances, man, that's a lot across all competition. Then you have to look at Enzo and say, okay, Enzo, let's get him a proper striker, and then let's get him a proper winger that freaking love to score goals. Our players, I don't know, it's like they don't love to score goals. We're struggling. Garnacho, Ying. Garnacho, no. You know, why? Let me see. Maduke. I do see a lot of Arsenal fans. I don't know why. People think Maduke is having a better season at Arsenal than at Chelsea. But he had way better numbers at Chelsea. I don't know. He had way better numbers at Chelsea. He scored more goals. I think he had more assists. That's cool. Okay, let me find this game. Oh, wait, I gotta show y'all this. This new kid that Chelsea is looking to sign. Crazy talent. Crazy. Kid is crazy talented kid. Let me see. Let me see if I can show y'all this. There's a new kid Chelsea is trying to sign right now. He's supposedly like a midfielder. Just look at that. Boom. He's gone. Crazy. Look at that. Look at that turn. What? Look at that. Look at that touch. What? Yo, what is Chelsea?
Sorry, bro. I'm at work, bro.
Oh yeah, no, it's okay, it's okay. Even
Are you watching the Madrid game?
Madrid are playing.
Yeah, they play Villarreal right now.
Villarreal. Hold on, let me try to watch that game. Let me see. It's on ESPN or something.
I think it's on the Big Sport One, but that's what I'm watching it from.
No.
But it could be on ESPN Plus.
Yeah, let me see. ESPN Plus. I do have ESPN Plus.
Yeah.
They're supposed to
But
show.
you gotta get people to want for this Chelsea game, man. You gotta get Steve. Abdul gotta come up.
Hey.
For the Arsenal game, we gotta get time to watch along, bro. So
yeah, I mean, like right now, like I said, I was just testing out the whole thing to see, but it definitely works. So all I need is to create the link and then send it out. And that's it. Tomorrow, since the United game is in the afternoon, right? Yeah, I think that's in the afternoon. That's the afternoon game. So I'll just create the link, send it. In the group, I'll probably even try to do a group. I'll try to create like some WhatsApp group or something to have more people. Yeah, I'm gonna text some people to ask them
if you're doing the thing tomorrow, then just share the link earlier so we all can get on
and okay.
See.
I bet.
I'm sure everybody's gonna be at home, less distraction and stuff like that. So
yeah, it's gonna be snowing too. Like
yeah,
the snow is supposed to be falling tomorrow all day. So just let me know. I got you.
That's it, man. I need to come catch up with some work and finish up some work and
I bet.
We'll link.
All right, man. I'll send out tomorrow. All right, brother. All right, be safe.
All right.
And this. Boom. Okay. Let me see the Madrid game. Pretty sure. That's the kid. Let's stop sharing that for a minute. Oh, come on, where's this game? Oh, there we go. Ha! Let's see, what's this Madrid game about? Okay. Oh. Okay. I feel like Madrid is one of those teams where you don't have to be the coach at all, telling them, "Oh, you have to stand here, do this." You just gotta hug them, tell them they're playing good, and then just let them go out there and do what they have to do. Like you just have to inspire them. Like that's it. But you can't tell them where to stand, what to do. They don't buy players like that. Whoa. They always win. Wow. Look at stupid. Yeah, Terrible. Look at this. Okay. The bag. Lose the ball. Yeah. At least Madrid are pressing. That's kind of new. But they barely press up top. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. Woo! Whoa! Hey, turn around. Mm. Oh, Brahim. Good play. Good play. Oh, good play. I knew it was gonna do that. Oh, okay, okay. Let him hold it, hold it, hold it. Oh my God! Terrible, terrible. Not good, not good. Brahim. Of course not. Won't mind that. Of course. Under Mbappe, he scores goals. That's what he does. Woo! Okay. Madrid on the attack. What are they gonna do? Hold it. Hold it. Oh, Mbappe. Go. Ooh. Hold the ball. Hold the ball. Just hold the ball, man.